Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 14 of the Football Manager 2018 career. We are with Arsenal of course, and look where we are in the table, currently top. It's been a while since I uploaded the last episode, so I do apologise for that. We've had a few things go on in my private life. I've also upgraded the PC, so it's been quite a while since I've actually recorded any Football Manager, but it's all reinstalled and I have finished recording the first season. Remember when we did start this, we wanted to just do one season with Arsenal, see how we get on now that Arsene Wenger has gone. Now this first game is in Europa League. I believe it's the knockout stages, the second leg. Yeah, it is. It's the second leg. We won the first leg 2-0, and look at that. That is not the start that we wanted. They level things up straight away. Thankfully, though, we do have a 2-goal away advantage. So they do need to score another goal, otherwise we are going to be going through on away goals ourselves. We're into the second half right now. Cross comes in, good save, but there with the rebound is Joe Willock to give Arsenal a 3-2 lead on aggregate, 1-1 on the night, and things are looking good. Remember, we have been playing absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty surprised actually with how well we have been playing in this series. I've not really done anything differently to what I would normally do, and sometimes I've really struggled for some reason, especially with Arsenal. Maybe I'm just trying a little bit too hard whenever I do try and manage Arsenal, but this time around I thought I'd go pretty basic, and look at that, we are through to the next round of the Europa League, which is great news for Arsenal, trying to get ourselves back into the Champions League. Of course, Everton have been knocked out, Ajax have knocked out as well. Barcelona, they lost to Seville, and AC Milan are through, Lyon are out, and Tottenham, they beat Zenit there as well. So Arsenal progress through. That's the only team that we are bothered about. And let's have a look then at the quarter-final draw. Hopefully we don't get Spurs. I'd rather face Spurs in the final. Hoffenheim, Seville, and Athletic Bilbao versus Tottenham. So at least we don't take on Tottenham, and that means we do take on Benfica. The first leg being away from home is going to be a tough one, but hopefully again we can get a couple of away goals going into that one, just like we did against Leipzig in that last game. Well, next up then for Arsenal is a big game. It is in the FA Cup 6th round, taking on Manchester United. We are the home side. Can we go out and get the victory? We are the favourites going into this one. Now, if this was in real life, I don't think we'd be so much the favourites. But let's see how we get on. There are the starting lineups. A little bit more defensive there for Manchester United, which is to be expected because Mourinho is their manager, of course. And let's see if Lacazette can get on the score sheet. He's scored quite a few goals this season. Remember, we do have Aubameyang as well, and there's a red card at the end of the first half for Ander Herrera. So we do have a one-man advantage going forward into this second half. Still searching for the first goal in this match, and here is Alex Iwobi then switching play onto that far side. Still waiting for the first goal to come in. Surely it's going to be from Arsenal. We've had most shots here. We've actually had 11 shots, only 2 on target. Manchester United have only had 1 shot the whole game. But there we are, just checking the stats, and it is Lacazette. We actually missed the goal, but it's Alexandre Lacazette who scores the first goal for Arsenal a few minutes into the second half. And Manchester United are going to be struggling now to get themselves back into this game, as Arsenal push forward and score the second goal, 55th minute, and it is Aaron Ramsey this time who gets himself on the score sheet. Mkhitaryan, I believe it was, with the assist. As the ball played over the top there, trying to find the United striker. I'm not entirely sure who it is in the striker position. It's not Lukaku anymore. He's been taken off, it seems. Just a couple of minutes remaining. Arsenal look. Oh, he's given that one away straight into the path of Eddie Nketiah, and he bangs it into the back of the net. That gives Arsenal a 3-goal lead. And now Manchester United are really struggling. They are going to be going out of the FA Cup against us, which is always good news for us, of course. And just checking the late stats. Look at that, 95th minute. And let's just wait for that final whistle to blow. Manchester United go out. There we go. A nice victory there for Arsenal. All over him. They only had 3 shots in total, United. But we did have 21. We managed to score 3 of those. Tottenham, they've just been knocked out as well against Manchester City. And Sheffield Wednesday are through. Hopefully we can get Sheffield Wednesday in the next round. That'll be a good draw for us. Out for 4 months. That is not good news there for Mkhitaryan. He has been banging in the assists and got quite a few goals as well actually since joining Arsenal. Aubameyang, he's out for possibly 6 weeks. Again, that is not an injury that we wanted, but at least we do have Lacazette in the striker positions. He's going to be pushing forward and getting more games, of course, more starts. But let's go back into the Premier League then, currently sitting top of the table by quite some distance actually. And let's just have a look. It is Tottenham chasing, and we do have a game in hand. Let's get this victory done here against West Bromwich Albion. I'm going to put Peter Cech back in there, and we do have a couple of injuries of course, so it is going to be Joe Willock who starts on the right side of the Arsenal wing today. Lacazette starting in the striker position. Now I probably would have gave Aubameyang a start in today's game, but because he is out injured, that's not a possibility. So it is going to be Lacazette who's going to be searching for the goals, hopefully enough to get us the 3 points. Ball played across the middle, and look at that, straight away it is Lacazette who gets himself on the score sheet yet again, and that man is just a monster right now this season. As we head into the final minute of the match, looking for a second goal. Can we claim it late on? We can indeed. And it is Daniel Welbeck who assists Mesut Ozil, who scores Arsenal's second. And now we just wait for the final whistle to give us another victory and a step closer to becoming the Premier League champions. Almost actually getting a third goal there, but it was a good save. Final whistle blows though. We do get a nice 2-0 victory. Another 22 shots, 2 goals, 3 points, and another clean sheet. Of course, look how far it's been since we've actually lost a game. Quite a long way away. I think it was against Swansea, wasn't it, in the league, which I'm still a bit gutted about, actually losing that game in the Premier League. We wanted to go the whole season unbeaten in our debut season as well, not to mention, so a little bit disappointed about that one. Let's carry on though. We're on fantastic form. As you can see, Mesut Ozil scoring in the last game. He just picked up March Player of the Month, so GG to him. Let's just give him a little bit of confidence as well. And we get ourselves the Manager of the Month award for March 2. So there's another award for myself, which is good news for us going forward, especially if we do carry on this career, of course, in our second season. But it is Europa League back up. Remember, it is the the first leg. It is the away leg, of course. So we're going to be trying to get ourselves a couple of away goals. We will be the favourites going into this one. We're in fantastic form in the league and in Europe. I'm not entirely sure how Benfica are getting on in their own domestic league, but no doubt we should go out and get the victory. Should be a fairly convincing victory, but a bit of a defensive lineup there for Benfica. European games are always tough away, but I think we've got enough going forward. We're going to have Joe Willock starting on the right side yet again. Mkhitaryan's going to be out for maybe the rest of the season, thinking about it now. Benfica going through, and it is Benfica. Jonas who starts the scoring in this game. Not the start that Arsenal will be wanting, of course, as the rain keeps falling here in Portugal. Cross comes in from the free kick, cleared away. And Benfica playing it back there, playing safely, but a little bit risky there at the back, you have to say, and they've given the ball away now. Arsenal playing in their all-blue kit, of course. I hate this kit, and thankfully it's gone for next season in real life, but there is the equaliser, and it's actually come off a defender. I thought it was Lacazette who smashed that one in, but it did come off a defender, so it is 1-1, and of course that is an away goal, big important away goal, especially if the score remains 1-1 at the end of this match. But it is Arsenal right now in possession, looking to get a second away goal. A bit of space opening up on the wings, and Arsenal do play it onto the wing. More central now though, switching it. Look at the gap that Joe Willock was in for a second. He didn't get the ball. Patient play here from Arsenal, trying to force a mistake from Benfica. Cross comes in, and there it is. Alex Iwobi, he gets himself on the score sheet. A nice cross there from Hector Bellerin. That gives Arsenal a 2-1 lead then here in Portugal. 2 away goals, don't concede, and we'll be looking good here going into that second leg. But here is Aaron Ramsey then picking up the ball for Arsenal. Mesut Ozil plays it nicely through for Iwobi. He's already on the score sheet, and he lays it off there for Alexandre Lacazette to score Arsenal's third. Less than an hour gone. Arsenal 3, Benfica 1. Remember, we were the favourites going into this game anyway. We're in fantastic form, so you could only expect an Arsenal victory. But how many goals can we score? Almost a fourth there in the final minute. Now we'll just wait for the final whistle to blow. And another very, very good victory performance from the Arsenal lads. There is the final whistle then. The rain is still falling here in Portugal, but we take home the 3-1 result. 3 away goals as well, of course, going into that second leg. So the only thing we could have asked for. And let's jump in. Oh, actually, let's just look at these results. Tottenham, they took 3 away goals as well, so they're looking good to go through as well. And actually, all the away teams won there, so it's all looking good for all the away sides going into their second leg. Iwobi, great form in that last game. 1 assist and 1 goal, of course. He's going to be pushing for the Player of the Month. Tottenham with another good victory there. 3-0 in midweek, 4-0 at the weekend. Now let's see what we can do against Watford. Watford down in 15th place in the Premier League right now. So again, Arsenal the big favourites going into this game. Currently sitting 2 points clear against Tottenham at the top of the table. We do have 2 games in hand, this being one of those. Win this and then win our game in hand, then we could be very, very close to clinching the Premier League title. Which means, of course, Champions League football next season. But here it is, an early corner here for Arsenal, playing at home in our red and white kit. And still playing patiently, passing around the area, waiting for some space and a bit of gap to open up. His Lacazette crosses, and defender almost put that one into the back of his own goal. Arsenal back in possession though. Ozil nicely through. Iwobi smashes it into the top corner. And as I said just before this game, he is in fine form. Got a goal and an assist in the last game in midweek. He's already got himself on the score sheet today. And we've not even played 9 minutes as Arsenal push forward, looking to extend their lead by another goal. Cross comes in, goalkeeper makes a save, back inside, and there is the second goal of the game. And Ramsey this time assisting Mesut Ozil, who gets on the score sheet yet again. He was the player of the month for March, of course, and he'll be pushing for another player of the month award. But he's got a tough battle with Alexandre Lacazette and Iwobi, of course, who's on fire. As Watford trying to look for a late consolation goal. They're not going to get any equaliser or anything from this game whatsoever. They just lost 2-0. Alex Iwobi and Mesut Ozil on the score sheet. Look at that, 36 shots we had. We are absolutely running right in the Premier League right now, which just makes it even more worse that we lost against Swansea earlier on in the season. But next up then for Arsenal is the game that we've got in hand against Tottenham, and it is away taking on Bournemouth. Hopefully we can get another 3 points here. And actually, oh, it's not a game in hand, is it now? Yeah, we must have played a game in hand. But never mind, let's go on. All we need to do is get the victory. And we still have a couple of injuries, of course. But we're just checking the side here. There is a starting lineup. We're starting with Eddie Nketiah. We've changed things around quite a bit, actually. We do have European games coming up as well, of course. We want to rest the players. We've got Jack Wilshere playing in that cam position. Danny Welbeck starting on the left side of midfield for Arsenal as well today. Hopefully we can get Nketiah on the score sheet and give Lacazette a little bit of a rest, because remember, Aubameyang is currently sitting out injured. So it would have been Aubameyang starting instead of Nketiah, but let's give Lacazette a rest. And here is Welbeck, good save there from the goalkeeper, but it could only parry out as far as Reece Nelson, who was there to bang it into the back of the goal. And just before half time, Arsenal do lead 1-0. And again, we are looking good for another victory and another 3 points, and one step closer to being crowned as the Premier League champions. And Arsenal winning the ball back just inside their own half, and Nketiah playing it backwards. Here's Granit Xhaka then for Arsenal. Danny Welbeck back to Xhaka. Good play again for Arsenal. Very patient passing play. And shot. What a goal. That is Granit Xhaka. What a goal. 40 yards out. That's got to be one of the goals of the month. Arsenal lead then 2-0. We're into the second half. And just over 10 minutes remaining. Arsenal leading by 2-0. A fantastic goal from Granit Xhaka to give us that 2-goal lead. And now we just want to get the victory. Let's make a change or two. Lacazette, he's going to be coming on for Eddie Nketiah. Don't really need to do that, as actually we speak of Nketiah, and again another mistake from the Bournemouth defence gives Nketiah a nice little chance to go through and score. And it's nice to see him getting on the score sheet, of course. Also leading then 3-0 as we go into the final minute. This is going to be the last game in today's episode. And again, another episode where we have remained unbeaten, scored a lot of goals, played absolutely fantastic. And we are looking good for some good silverware this season, lads. Don't let us down. Hopefully we can go all the way. It's good to be back with some Football Manager. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one.